greatest job in the world. I got a chance to be the shortstop for the New York Yankees, and there's only one of those.
And there's only one of those, a quote that haunted Yankees fans for many years. Jeter played shortstop on the Yankees from 1995 to 2014. He would win 5 Gold Gloves as their shortstop and would be almost impossible to replace after he retired in 2014. His quote that only one person can play shortstop in New York became evident after he was gone, although the search for a Derek Jeter successor would only last 1 month. The Yankees traded for 24-year-old shortstop Didi Gregorius. He was there from 2015 to 2019 and would perform slightly above average. But in his last season with the team, he was coming off of Tommy John surgery, and it clearly hindered his defensive ability, leading to Didi saying, "I have sucked if you want the honest truth." This would officially mark the end of the Didi Gregorius era. New York was now moving to another young shortstop, aka Gleyber Torres. Gleyber came up in 2018, ranked as the number 5 prospect in baseball. The hype was unlimited for him. He played second base for 2 seasons, but would move to shortstop when Didi left the team. But Gleyber's hype would forever outweigh his performance. While he did have a lot of good moments offensively, he also had a lot of bad moments. Specifically, his defense. He was an error machine at every position he ever played in, so the search for a shortstop would continue for the Yankees. And then, this happened.
With the 30th selection of the 2019 MLB Draft, the New York Yankees select Anthony Volpe.
It was definitely surreal. I mean, I've dreamed about being a New York Yankee since I was little.
I think that development should happen in the big leagues. Welcome to New York.
The story of Anthony Volpe is insane, because New York had many opportunities to trade Volpe as a prospect, but believed that he could be the true successor to Derek Jeter almost 10 years later. Jeter would even applaud him by saying, "Congratulations at Anthony Volpe. There's nothing like playing shortstop for the Yankees." And while that may be true, Anthony's rookie year was about to be a lot tougher and worse than Jeter's. You see, Derek Jeter got to join several legends like Wade Boggs, Bernie Williams, and more, whereas Volpe would be joining a veteran lineup that was simply underwhelming. Only Aaron Judge and Anthony Volpe looked to be a part of the Yankees' future lineup. The team looked broken with no life offensively, and by record, they were the worst Yankees team that we had seen since the 90s, and unfortunately, Volpe would also look underwhelming, well, at least offensively. His struggles consisted of a 666 OPS and only a 209 batting average. But arguably the worst part was his strikeout and chase percentage, where he sat in the 44th percentile in chase rate and 19th percentile in strikeout rate. Fans across MLB were all criticizing Volpe after his rookie year, but realistically, Anthony's rookie year had a lot of positive takeaways, and the main takeaway offensively was his power. At only 22 years old, he would shockingly hit 21 home runs. That flash of power being added into the lineup will only grow bigger as Volpe gets older. He also stole a flashy 24 bags in 2023, but the best part about Volpe is the defense that he's able to provide. In year 1 of his career, Volpe broke the Yankees' defensive runs saved record with 15 runs saved. Baseball Reference would even rank him with the 3rd best defensive WAR in all of baseball. If he was a Gold Glove winner in 2023, he would also become the first Yankees rookie to win a Gold Glove in their history. Yankees manager Aaron Boone said, quote, "I think he's got a real chance to win the Gold Glove." And 1 month later, he would officially win the Gold Glove and become the youngest shortstop to ever win it. And as great as an accomplishment as this was, Volpe had a lot of developing to do offensively. And according to Aaron Boone, Volpe acknowledged that he knows that there are adjustments to be made. Anthony even revamped his swing during the offseason. He used to have a longer swing, which resulted in many strikeouts. In 2024, on the other hand, the goal was for it to be flattened and a quicker swing overall. But not only were Volpe's expectations high for 2024, but so were the Yankees as a team, because an 82-80 record was simply unacceptable in New York. So the Yankees had to make a major move to combat the losing. And they did that whenever they added a new cornerstone in outfielder Juan Soto. Not only did he lead the league in walks last season, but he's also another power hitter to add into the lineup. Juan Soto's impact, to go along with a second-year Anthony Volpe, was going to be electric. The only thing that was left was for the season to actually start.
I'm not really close to my ceiling yet, so.
Looking for him to make a big step up in the right direction.
Popper into short right, and that skips by.
Volpe became a new ball player this spring, along with the entire Yankees lineup looking completely new. Momentum was heating up for New York as the regular season was approaching, with many people projecting the Yankees to be a 90-win team. When opening day finally happened, fans were not let down. This new Yankees lineup was fighting until the very end. Volpe looked like a disciplined hitter with a walk and a single in his very first game. However, it would come down to the very last inning. The Yankees led by 1 run, but the Astros had a chance to come back in the bottom of the 9th. Kyle Tucker hit a single into right field, and it did look like it was going to be a tie game. But the brand new Yankee, Juan Soto, threw the player out at home plate, leading to a New York victory. The Devils' magic seemed to be back for them as they ended up sweeping the Astros. Some of that magic would even carry into the next series, as Anthony Volpe would go 4 for 4 in Game 1 against the D-backs. And it wasn't just a one-game wonder situation for Volpe, as he would continue his dominance weeks into the season. After facing the Marlins for 2 games, their manager Skip Schumacher would go on to say, Volpe at shortstop is becoming a superstar in this league, and why he believes that makes perfect sense, because Volpe has been playing like one of the best players in this league. First of all, as of April 10th, he leads MLB in WAR, meaning he has been more valuable than any other player so far this season. His swing has been the overall difference maker, as he has just not been striking out. His chase rate in 2023 was at an all-time high at 28.7, whereas in 2024, it is down to 22.6. But the biggest change has been his whiff percentage. It was at a 28.1 last year, but is now down at 12.2%. This has resulted in Volpe having an OPS above 1,000, a batting average at 372, and the Yankees being a 10-win team with only 2 losses. This growth by Volpe was recognized by his manager Aaron Boone, as Anthony Volpe is officially the New York Yankees' leadoff hitter. Boone said it best, when we look up in 10 years, that's where his future is going to be, at the top of the lineup.